Why are you buying sports games every year? Like, no, really. Like, I don't get it. I'm coming from an outsider's perspective because I don't play sports games. I have played sports games. I've played just about every sports game that there has been. I like the idea of sports games. My complaint is not about sports games as an idea or sports games on the whole, and I'm not telling you, like, don't enjoy sports games. I'm not here to yuck your yums. I am here to talk about games that come out every year and change nothing. Nothing. This hasn't always been the case, but it's getting worse. As graphics have started to plateau, so have sports games. And maybe that's just what it looks like. Maybe to all of you who are playing these games, you're like, oh man, this year's so much better than last year. But let me tell you, I work at a video game store. And so I hear what people say about these games each year. I'm actually only going to talk about one sports game franchise in particular today. At my game store, we offer pre-orders. We try to discourage people from pre-ordering because frankly, as a small video game store, we have a hard time getting those games in at release. We can't get special editions. As a result, we don't get a lot of pre-orders. But every year, we have so many people that come in to pre-order Madden. Madden. Who pre-orders Madden? Why do you need to pre-order it? Do you think there's not going to be enough copies of Madden to go around? What is it? I don't get it. Nothing changes. And I hear what you're saying, because I always hear, it's always the same response. Oh, but this year there's a roster update. Okay. Oh, it has a roster update. Oh, okay. Sure, yeah. That's worth $60. Or that could just be DLC. I don't know. Like, I'm just thinking, if we're not going to improve anything else in the game, then why are we not just making DLC packs of new characters? Why are we not just making DLC packs of new players? We're playing video games. Can we not use our imagination and just pretend like the new people are in it? Is the fun any less if it's not the right people? Why are you buying these games? I don't get it. It's fun, I guess. Yeah, it's fun. And throwing stones from glass houses. I spent $80 on Spider-Man 2 and I bought a PS5 to play it. I don't have a PS5 anymore because I hate the PS5. And Spider-Man 2 I beat in like 5 minutes. My most disappointing game of the year. So like, I understand spending $60 to $80 on a game and then playing it for a little bit and being done. I do that sometimes. John Madden Football was first released about 60 days before I was. And since then, there has been at least one John Madden Football release every year, with one exception, in 1989. And that's not the complaint. Every sports game has been releasing games forever. RBI Baseball. You've probably never even heard of RBI Baseball, but that is a franchise that is more than 30 years old. Sony gave me a free golf game, PGA, like 23. It's PGA 23, I think. I loaded that game up and I nearly threw up. It was shocking how ugly that game was on the PS5. We're the PS5. We should have ray tracing in sports games. Why do we not have ray tracing in sports games? Sports games haven't done anything fun in so long and I miss it. I used to like sports games. I used to. I don't know if you can tell from looking at me. Used to play sports. Haven't in like 30 years. But my point is, I just want the sports games makers to be different and do something fun again. Back when they had NFL Street and NFL Blitz and Backbreaker, which admittedly wasn't very good, but like it had cool ideas, and now it's just gone because nobody supported it because we all threw our money at Madden, which isn't even that good. It's like the video game equivalent of watching paint dry. It is so uninteresting. They've perfectly simulated what it's like to watch football on TV. Good job. Now make it fun. I want sports games to be fun again. I want all games to be fun again. And if you're still having fun, have your fun. But for the rest of us, I want sports games to be fun again. You can enjoy your TV watching simulator. I want a good football game. That's all I'm asking for. Sports games take up the bottom shelf of every display for games at my store. And it is because we have so many sports games and they are so worthless that they get the bottom shelf. Most sports games that we sell at my store, even those released within the last 2 years, 1 year, are under $10. And more than that are under $5. And so many are under $1. Sports games, the only genre of game that is consistently that worthless. Sports games, what an investment. So why are you giving them $60 prepay of your money each year? Stop doing it. Enjoy your games. Again, that's not my point. My point is that EA, as a publisher, has been sitting on its laurels and your money for too long. They haven't done anything good with that franchise. And how long now? I can't remember the last time I looked at a Madden game and thought, wow, that looks incredible. Because now they all look the same. Madden hasn't improved graphically in like 10 years. It's kind of crazy. I remember when sports games were like, oh, there's a new console generation coming out. I can't wait to see what sports games are gonna look like. Because I bet the helmets are gonna be so shiny and they have cloth physics now. This is incredible. That's gone. Because sports games aren't trying anymore. So why are we trying to support these games that don't support us? Vote with your wallet. Stop buying sports games. Within 2 months of purchase, its value has decreased 70%. Within 4 months, it is down by like 90%. Most Madden games are worth under $5 by March. What lesson are we teaching these companies? It's okay. I just want you to think about it. I just want you to think about it. Next time you buy a sports game, think about what you're doing. I want you to know that I want to know that you know that when you pre-order that sports game for $70 next year, nothing is improved. You could just buy last year's one for $5. Instead, you're going to buy the new one. I want you to know that it'll be worth $5 in 4 months. Sports games, what an investment.